So a while back, I showed you guys this shovel in one of the "It Followed Me Home" videos. I really haven't touched it since, but figured it'd be a nice, fun, quick little project. I'm hoping quick at least. Kind of get this um, shovel head freed up from the handle, so it's actually functional and folds. I don't know if I'll actually keep it folding. I'll probably just keep it in the open position because I think it's probably going to have a tendency to freeze up just like it did now, and I really don't want to go use this and have it be frozen in the closed orientation because that would not be very useful at all. So you might be wondering what I would actually need like this small shovel slash entrenching tool for. Well, I live in upstate New York, and we do get a lot of snow where I'm at. So occasionally you might find yourself in a scenario where you need to shovel your tires out on your vehicle, even if you've got four-wheel drive. You're kind of stuck in some ice or something, some deep slush or something like that. So having one of these in your vehicle is handy. Now, I recently just got a new truck, so I haven't switched this one back over yet, but this is the one that I keep in my truck. I found this at an antique market down in Binghamton years ago. There was a little bit of water that got into the back of my old truck, so this sheath is a little bit crusty. Maybe I'll make a separate video on kind of cleaning this up and freshening it up and getting it ready. But this is a cool old, I believe it's Swiss. Yeah. Cool old Swiss military shovel. At least I'm assuming it's Swiss. Just going by that cross, but yeah, I don't think there's any other markings on it from country of origin, but super solid little shovel. Nice, I think it's white oak handle. Got an interesting little brass tack there. Not sure why, but oh, actually there's another stamp here. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Looks like that says something 42. So maybe this was a World War II shovel. Definitely possible, or military, at least around that time. So, anyways, this video is not about the shovel. So, it is about this little guy, which I believe is stamped Japan. So, yeah. Made in Japan. This also feels like a very nicely made shovel. Not as solid as the Swiss one, but definitely quality. So I think it'll be worth fixing it up. Kind of getting it in the shovel orientation, not entrenching tool orientation. And it should fit in the back of my wife's vehicle in the little storage compartment. Should she need it, or should I need it while we're driving somewhere? Probably never will, but it's kind of peace of mind. And it gives me an excuse to buy more tools. So the issue with this is that the shovel portion is on this is essentially a threaded rod that goes into this handle, and you would loosen this to, oh, okay, well, I guess this was frozen. Thought it was frozen more than it was. Loosen this to change the orientation, and then when you want it in the correct one, you tighten it down. So for this video, I'll clean up the shovel head, clean the rust off it, probably tighten it down so this does not have any slop while it's in the closed orientation or open orientation. Scrape the little bit of varnish or whatever that's on this handle off, give it a coat of oil, and we'll call it good. When I first got it, this threaded section was on there pretty good, but just sitting in the garage, I guess, loosened it up. So got lucky on that one. I thought I was gonna have to get the penetrating lubricant out and PV blaster and hit it, but made my job easier. So get set up with a little mat here and start cleaning this up. So hopefully you guys can see this already. Kind of got you set you off to the side here, but there's really not too heavy of rust on this thing, mostly on the back. It is not surprising. It is a shovel, so we'll see if this whole handle unscrews. Might make cleaning this head up a little bit easier. There we go. And I can get at those threads that I've been worried about kind of gumming up. So yeah, what I'm just gonna do is hit it with a little bit of glass cleaner or Windex, a little bit of a steel brush, and hopefully knock some of the grime off it. All right, so got the washers cleaned up. Not sure if this is supposed to technically be a crush washer. If it is crushed. Could have been why that handle was sticking to begin with, but I'll probably just leave it. Because I'm not sure if it actually is supposed to just be a crush washer, or if it is just a split washer, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Sure looks like it should have been a crush washer, but we'll see. Just to be safe, we'll put some oil on it. Like I said, I don't want it to seize up, but if it does, it's not the end of the world. As long as it seizes up in the orientation you want it in. If it seizes up shut, it's a giant pain. There's no play in that, so happy with that. What we can do is take a card scraper to the handle and see how good we can clean that up. Alright, I will burnish it a little bit with some fine steel wool. It'll help just kind of smooth it out all over. Wrong with using boiled linseed oil, but what I got in front of me is the walnut oil, so toss that on here. Hopefully your guys are in frame. Also, if you guys are more informed on shovels, let me know. I'm not sure if this was a military one at one point or if it was just kind of a general camping tool. Like I said, it's stamped Japan, or made in Japan on it. Seems to be really solidly made. Handle's nice. Kind of cool that it took a little bit different color up at the front here where it meets the collar, which also makes me think it's white oak because you know, the steel reacts with the tannins in the wood and causes it to darken a lot. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, let that soak in. Get my hands cleaned up here, and we'll clean it up and come back for a closer look. So finished product is all done. We got some oil on the handle, oil on the head. I think it came out pretty good. Like I said, knocked most of that rust off. Still a little bit there, but yeah, it's gonna go on the back of a car, so probably gonna get kicked around a bit. But yeah, so the head feels nice and solid now. I did throw that oil on there, so if I do want to loosen it up, it should loosen up a lot easier now. But again, it's probably gonna just stay in this orientation for forever. But you can get a little better look at the stamp on there. It's made in Japan. I don't see any other markings. Like I said, it feels like it's nice quality. Pretty heavy duty rivets in there. The washer's tightened up. Feels like it's nice and solid. So I'm happy with how it came out. I'm sure my wife probably will not care one bit, but I'll know it's in the back of her car if I need it while I'm driving nowhere, or if she calls me stranded, I can remind her that it's in there. So thanks for checking it out. Fun fixing this one up. Like I said, I was looking for another reason or another excuse to buy a tool, so this seemed like a good one. And if you guys want to see me fix up or clean up this one, kind of in the same manner, handle's in a little better shape, so I don't really need to do that. But clean up the head and you know, clean up some whatever's going on with this this leather on the sheath here. Yeah, let me know. We'll do that in another future video if you guys think that's a good idea. But for now, thanks for checking this one out, and stay tuned for another one.